Hello, friends. All right, so I'm gonna wait for just a few more minutes and then post my link right here. All right, so make sure to share bottom left-hand corner to save this on your wall, so when you get your makeup in the mail, you can do it along with me. And we'll get started. So we're going to use the same amazing Liquid Touch foundation we've been using for the last couple days. I'm going to show you guys a new way of using it that is super full coverage. It is amazing for your skin. So if you are, I always say this when I'm doing this tutorial, if you're struggling with your makeup looking like cakey or dry or just not as full of coverage as you prefer, this routine will be like perfect for you. I actually found out about this little combination from my mom who's in her 50s, and this is her favorite foundation coverage because it's like the happy medium of all coverages. So you get full coverage, you get hydration, you get a ton of awesome things. We're also going to be doing more of a matte look instead of more of like a glowy look, which is I tend to just veer towards that with the highlight and the glowy blush. So I'm going to do a kind of a different style look today with a more peachy lip and a very simple eye. So hope you guys enjoy. I'm so good. Thank you. Yes, now that my sunglasses are announced, now I'm just like cruising by. It's nice. All right, so for this coverage, on our skin right now, we have on two products. We have on the Touch Behold setting spray, and we have on the mattifying face primer. I tell you guys this every time. This is the magic combination with your pre-makeup routine. Setting spray, primer, setting spray. You will thank me later. And then now we're going to go in with the BB Flawless Complexion Enhancer in the shade Honey. So this is a really good option if your makeup is starting to look a little light with the summer, or maybe even like a little dark or whatever. You can kind of play around with the colors when you mix in with the BB cream. So I just went in and squirted a little bit of my Liquid Touch foundation right on top. And then we're just going to dot this around our skin with the powder concealer brush and blend this out. So like I was saying, this is going to create like the best coverage because this is going to give you hydration from the BB cream. It's going to give you the full matte coverage of the Liquid Touch. It's the perfect happy medium of both. The BB cream has a natural SPF in it, so you also get that awesome protection for your skin. It still blends out like a dream, and because it's technically like two foundations together, it's going to give you even better coverage. So if you're struggling with getting that really wonderful coverage of your liquid foundation, try mixing the BB cream on top of the powder concealer brush and going in with it. I swear, I used to have like a really difficult time covering my dark circles and just kind of acne scars and discoloration of my skin. And once I started mixing my foundation with the BB cream, I was like, there it is. There's the combination that I was searching for. So highly recommend to try it, especially because the Liquid Touch foundation is 25% off for the remainder of the month. So all you need to get is the BB cream, mix them together on top of your powder concealer brush, or you could do the Kabuki brush. Either one would be fine. I prefer the powder concealer brush for myself, but to each their own. And that's like basically the coverage. Like you're going to get really full coverage right off the bat. But if you're wanting to add a little bit, because I always love to go in with my blending bud, I'm going to go in now and just kind of dot around the Liquid Touch just a little bit. And then we're going to go in with the blending bud, which are damp. So we wring them underneath the water. And I'm just going to go over everywhere with this because this is going to compress the makeup down in a place and make everything look really smooth and soft on our skin. So if you have large pores, a lot of fine lines and wrinkles, or just are struggling with your makeup looking like it's settling on top of your skin and not really like looking like it's blended, definitely make sure to go over it with the blending buds. So I go in with the brush first because it's just a faster way of applying it and also allows me to be able to mix those products on top of one another successfully. And then I'll go in with the blending buds to smooth out the coverage. So that's why I use both methods, which I would recommend. Thank you. My shirt is from Pink Lily. Hopefully I didn't get any foundation on it. Pink Lily is my shirt. My code is Rhea20. My earrings are 1110 leather. My code is Rhea10. My beads are bombshell beads. My code is Rhea25. My sparkle bands is from Sparkle Bands, and it's Rhea10. My little scrunchie is from Fancy. My code with them is Rhea15. I'm like all decked out in all my faves. I didn't even notice that until someone asked. Okay, so now that we have our full coverage, which you guys, look at that. Isn't that amazing? I just love that it instantly takes away the discoloration, hides our blemishes, begins to hide our dark circles. Just such incredible hydrating coverage. So if you're struggling with your makeup looking cakey or dry, I highly encourage you to try this little trick with the BB cream, especially because the Liquid Touch on sale. So you're going to get that really great savings. So might as well do it. And then you can also use this by itself. You can wear this by itself. You really get the really wide variety of coverage when you do both. All right, so now I'm going to go in with the Skin Solution Concealer in the shade Organza, and we're going to use this for brightening up our under eyes and beginning to hide our dark circles and just give us a beautiful under eye look. This is also my favorite technique on giving us that really bright under eye and just kind of highlighting that area. And then also it's amazing for covering any blemishes. So we're going to go in again with the smaller blending bud. I always go up and over my nose and blend out and over my eyes. So I'm really using the concealer in this whole area, but blending it out all the way. So that's going to provide it to not look super heavy in any one particular area. Okay, so because I have oily skin, I always make sure to set my foundation really well. So I'm going to use a dry beauty blender, spritz it with my setting spray, and then we're going to go in with the Touch Behold Translucent Setting Powder. So this is a really good powder if you have oily skin. If you have more dry skin, you'll want to use the Prime to Set powder, which has a water releasing technology in it. So you're going to set your makeup and it's going to hydrate at the same time. So that's the option for you guys if you have more mature dry skin, the Prime to Set powder. If you do not, then you'll use the Touch Behold setting powder. And if you have normal skin, then you can skip this step altogether. Awesome, Puerto Rico, very cool. Got my eyebrow pencil, it's a dream, yay. Do you suggest for small eyes? Making them look bigger. I have so many tutorials on that topic actually, and I try to mention that in each tutorial that I do. But my favorite fast tip is the liquid eyeshadow in the shade Reverent will be my fastest answer to that question. Aw, thank you. Do you have a link for your ring light? I do. I'll post it in the comments. So Erica, I actually give a ton of tips on the creasing of concealer as well. Make sure to check out my tutorial where I give you concealer tips on creasing. If I'm lace and tan, what color would I use? The shade Honey and the BB cream and the shade Taffeta if lace is looking too dark. Yay! I can't wait for you guys to get my sunglasses. The part I have a hard time with makeup is lipstick. I absolutely cannot find a shade that looks good on me. Try the shade Easy Street. I swear that color looks amazing on everyone. All right, so now pressed powder. We're going to go in with the shade Taffeta, and I'm going to take it on a big giant kabuki brush and just apply this all over. This is going to even out our coverage and just provide like a really nice layer of that full flawless finish. I always love to say that this powder is more of a finishing powder because of the shea butter and vitamin E that's infused in it. It's not drying whatsoever and just gives you an overall super soft finish to your makeup. And always apply with a big giant kabuki brush instead of the little sponge it comes with to prevent any like cakiness. All right, so now for contour, we're gonna do my favorite, the Beachfront Bronzer, and then you're gonna want this brush. If you buy one thing for contouring, it has to be this brush. This is called the Tapered Blusher Brush, and you're just gonna tap it into your bronzer all over, swirl into the mirror, and then go from the top of the ear towards the corner of the mouth. And you're just going to apply this right in the hollow and then spin the brush and swirl over it to blend. For getting makeup in your eyebrows, I don't even think about it. I just apply all over and then use any kind of like spoolie to brush out any of the foundation before going in with your brow products. Yeah, creasing is definitely super annoying with your concealer. I would definitely make sure to get the Skin Solution concealer that I used and then apply with a dot here and a dot here and blend with the blending bud should help. Also, the Unique Eye Cream. If you're not wearing the Unique Eye Cream underneath your foundation, underneath your makeup, I cannot tell you enough how important that is. It's going to help firm up your under eyes and tighten those fine lines and creases under your eyes. So when you go in with your concealer, you have much less likely for the concealer to settle in those areas. Also making sure you're doing the setting spray, primer, setting spray. If your foundation's looking light, I would just go up like one shade. So if you were using Taffeta, I would probably do the shade Islet or Satin. Love the tapered blusher brush. Yes. Lace in the stick and bisque in the BB cream. What liquid should I order? Lace. Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. So the difference between contouring and bronzing is not that much, to be honest. So contouring is more of a definition to your face and typically is done with something matte. Bronzer is typically done with something that has a sheen or a shine to it. But to be totally frank, they do the exact same thing. So the only time I'll ever contour and then bronze is if I'm like going to a photo shoot or a wedding or like something where I'm going to be photographed that I want my makeup to look very dramatic. But if you're like, I don't need the drama, save it for your mama, then I would do the Beachfront Bronzer shade Sunset if you're a similar complexion than I am. If you're much more tanner than I am or darker, I would do the shade Malibu and then the tapered blusher brush. So if your foundation's coming off on your nose, I really recommend the setting powder and the press powder and the setting spray. Those three will really help with that. Do you have a Willed Liquid Shadow and Tenacious Rich Cream Shadow? I want to see those used sometimes. Yes, I actually use those two a lot. I love those two colors. They're really, really gorgeous. You can actually use them together too. Mine too. Use taffeta and pressed powder over top. Looks great. Yes, absolutely. Hello guys. All right, so now for blush, we're going to use the shade Stunning, which is a matte, really gorgeous pink. And we're going to take it on the setting powder brush. I'm going to just tap this on there, just like this. And I always kind of tap into the mirror to separate that pigment. And we're going to smile. And then I'm going to very light-handedly, I'm just kind of like barely tapping my cheek with this, and then we're gonna start to like tap a little harder and harder until we're like swishing, just to ease that color on, because we don't want to like go in and look like a Barbie. So we want to very slowly work this color on. This is a matte blush. It is so pretty. It's Stunning, which is the name. And we're just gonna pop that on the apple and then work up to the higher part of the cheekbone, just for a really gorgeous like summertime blush. So that was the shade Stunning on top of the setting powder brush. I want to get the stuff you put on with the huge brush to start off on. Sherry, everything I'm using is available right here, RheaHope.com, and then you'll scroll down to you see shop makeup, and that will take you to my website. And if you need to be color matched for any of the products, or if you need help picking out your colors, just comment color match down below. Just write color match, and I'll private message you, and we'll get you all set up with what you should use for you. And then if you if you still don't see my message, you can go to my website, RheaHope.com, scroll to the very bottom, or click on Contact Me and fill out that form as well. So you can do either or. And while you're on my website, make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss out on any information. I am discontinuing my texting service, and I'm just going to stick with the emails. So you're only going to get an email from me once a week, if that, with all the info you need. And to get that, make sure you subscribe, which is if you go to my page, RheaHope.com, scroll to the bottom until you see a blue area. It's going to be blue. It's going to say subscribe, and you'll enter in your first and last name and your email address. You'll then get an email from me saying, asking you if you want to confirm your subscription. You just say yes. It's free. You get the email from me. I personally write it. And it's only, like I said, if that, once a week. And it will have all the info you need. So make sure you subscribe to my blog, RheaHope.com, at the very bottom. Hello, hi guys. If I was your card in the powder, what should I get in the new pressed powder? I would do the shade Taffeta. Perfect color match. I see you, Becky. I know, I can't wait till we're sold in South Africa. I know I have a lot of my SA lovers out there, I really can't wait for you guys to get the products. I have one customer that actually, she knows someone in the States and she'll ship it to them and they ship it to her. Kind of a way around it. All right, so now what I'm doing is the sculpting pencil in the shade brown, and I just outlined and colored in my eyebrows, and now I'm going to use the little spoolie brush on this side to comb through to make everything just kind of mesh together and look really pretty and soft. I love this brow product because it actually has vitamin E, has biotin and argan oil and so many other amazing ingredients. It actually helps your brow hair to grow and become fluffier. So if you're struggling with really sparse eyebrows, definitely use this pencil. If I'm eyelid foundation, what color in the powder? Probably satin or linen for you, Christine. Question on the new brow pencil, does it stay on longer than the original? It does. Yes, it's smudge proof, water resistant. Poplin, you will be the shade Velour. Okay, so now that we've done our brows, now I'm going to go in with my eyeliner. I'm going to go in with the shade Perfect, which is just our black, and I'm going to apply this on the water lines, which is just like the little line behind your eyelashes. Now, what's really awesome about this is, one, it's only $15 by itself, but it actually stays put, doesn't like smudge or smear or anything, which obviously is more mauve. The shade Uppity, which the name got changed to what again? Yay, hello. Gosh, what was the new name? They changed Uppity to a new name, which I don't know why, but. Okay, so waterline, the top part, I just kind of blink onto the pencil and I'll get on there. So this is also an option in the Eye Essential bundle. So you get this choice or this choice, and this is called the Dip and Draw Eyeliner. This is a really awesome product because it just makes doing this step so dang easy. So you get your eyeliner and it's like a dagger, but it's so pointed.
Uppity is powerful.
Powerful. That's the mauve color. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and go in on the lash line and draw a little line. But I always tell you guys, if you quote unquote stink at liquid liner, you need to try this one. It makes it so easy. If I can do it while talking, you could do it. And I'm just going to take this to the edge of my lash line. I'm not going to like do any wing or anything, but this is instantly going to make it look like you're wearing eyeshadow because it's kind of playing off the foundation that's on your eyelashes. And this is also going to make your lashes look thicker. So Dip and Draw eyeliner in the shade Perfect, and we're just drawing this as a little line over on top of our eyelashes. Just like so. Another thing that I really love about this eyeliner is that it dries pretty instantly, so you don't have to be worried about it smudging or smearing while you apply it or blinking wise. And it also doesn't bleed. So if you put it on, if you've ever used a liquid liner and you put it on, it kind of like bleeds into your eye so it doesn't look straight. This doesn't do that. And it also can be scratched off. Say if you messed up, you could take like a spoolie kind of brush and scratch it off to redo it. So all around, easiest eyeliner to use. And again, this is also the option in the Eye Essential bundle. What's your favorite lip balm shade? Ooh, that's a good question. Casual Friday in the lip butter is my favorite. Making sure I didn't miss anyone's comments. Okay. Cool. All right, so now for the rest of our face, we're going to go ahead and set our makeup, which I always make sure to do really well because this is going to take away the makeup-y look, the powdery look. It's going to make everything look super soft and really flawless. And use my little fan that I got from Amazon. And like I said, I always say this in my lives, like if you're ever putting on your makeup and you just don't feel like it is looking natural on your skin, definitely end with the setting spray over top. It really does help with the overall like how it all looks when it's finished. So definitely recommend to try that too. All right, so now let's do our lashes. So I'm going to go in first with my lash primer, base of the lash all the way up, and this is really going to help with the length. What is your new Sunnies launch? Make sure that you are following me over on Instagram, and you go to my Instagram, you click the little bell that's on the top right-hand corner of my Instagram, which is called Rhea Hope, and you can turn on post and story notifications. I am going to be announcing the launch date pretty soon, so make sure to stay tuned for that info. I'm so excited. So excited. And I know my sunglasses are going to sell out, so make sure you're on the wait list, which the people who are on the wait list actually get sent the link before it's officially launched to the public. So if you want to make sure you're on that wait list, make sure to sign up for it, which is, again, on my Instagram story, which if you go to Instagram, Rhea Hope, you click on my profile picture there, and then the stories will begin to play. All right, so for the Twisted Mascara, we're going to go in with this from the base of the lash all the way up. And this is my favorite mascara because it has the argan oil, keratin, and biotin infused in it. So it's helping your lashes grow while you're wearing it. Also has a little mechanism inside that prevents overusage of the product. So have you ever pulled out mascara and you have to wipe a lot of it off? There's a little mechanism in the tube that prevents getting too much product, which is perfect because then you never have super clumpy, spider leggy looking lashes. All right, and then I'm on the wait list. Yay! Can't wait for you guys to get them. So excited. They look good on everybody, and they look so good with every outfit. They're literally the one sunglass. If you are balling on a budget and you're like, okay, I want one sunglass that goes with everything, every season, Christmas to summer, the sunglasses, this is it. All right, and then we're going to go in with the smaller wand and apply this on the base of the lash down below. And the other cool thing about this mascara, it is really dang water resistant and smudge proof, which is so important, especially if you have really oily eyelids. All right, now we're going to go in with our 4D mascara just for all the drama. This is the mascara that has the fibers infused in it. So this is going to give you a ton of volume. Okay, there we have it. Pretty, right? All right. Oh, nice. I'm so excited. Yeah, so what makes these ones really special, so the Vixens were designed by Top Fox, but I got to design how they were marketed and shot and portrayed. But the Rays were designed by me, picked by me. I did everything for these particular sunglasses. So that's why this project is so important to me, because this is all me. So we were thinking about naming them Rhea, but I don't know, that was a little vain to me, so that's why I liked the name Rays. Plus it kind of plays off that they're sunglasses. So yeah. So to remove my makeup, I use the Shine Cloths, which are only $20. You get 36 wipes. There's no alcohol in them. There's vitamin E, jojoba. They're packed with so much healthy ingredients for your skin. It's going to be under cleanser on my website, rheahope.com. Okay, so now for lips, we're going to start off with a cheapy lip liner. And line our lips with this. Okay. And then we're going to go in with the liquid lipstick in the shade Sympathetic, which is one of my favorites for a peachy nude lip. It's so pretty. And I love that the applicator is super defined, so you get really precise application. All right. So once that's on, now I'm going to top it with Hottie Lip Plumper, which is one of my favorite toppers because not only does it give you the high gloss look, but it plumps your lips up while you're wearing it. Oh my gosh, so pretty. And this one is clear, so it doesn't change the overall color of your lipstick. So if you're wanting something that just kind of gives you the glossy look, this is a really good option. And this has had such a hard time staying in stock over my 5 years of working for Younique. So the fact that it's in stock right now is incredible, and you can get it on sale. So the July special, you can order 2 of these plus the lip exfoliator. So you can either do the clear and the nude, which is like a brown nude, or you get to order 2 of these, 2 of these. Options are endless for that. So make sure to take advantage of that before that's sold out. And that was a whole makeup look. So something kind of simple but full coverage and matte, which you can't go wrong with. So definitely make sure you check out the Hottie Lip Plumper in the July special. Definitely make sure you check out the mascaras and the eyeliner in the Eye Essential bundle. And definitely make sure to grab your Liquid Touch foundation while it's 25% off for the remainder of the month. So if you need to be color matched, comment color match down below or reach out to me on my website. Make sure to subscribe to my website, RheaHope.com, at the very bottom, and you sign up for that wait list on my Instagram story. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.